Well, being a new parent for sure can be stressful, very challenging, and Nebraska DHHS wants to help you with that.
They've started a new campaign to continue educating parents on infant safety. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Brian Campbell has a live report in this morning's top story.
Yeah, good morning, Kennedy and Owen. Experts I spoke with say this campaign is for that time in both parents and babies' lives when things can get stressful and parents could use some extra help. Bringing home a new baby can be tough. After you leave the hospital, there's a lot to deal with.
Being a new parent is very overwhelming and there's so much information out there.
That's why the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services has launched their Safe Babies Clinic campaign to provide consistent education for people after they've begun their new lives as parents.
We want to make sure that the education provided is evidence-based and everybody gets the same consistent education across the state.
The campaign focuses on safe sleep habits.
Alone in the crib, which means no co-sleeping, no excess bedding or anything like that, always on their backs, and then in a crib for all sleep.
And working with parents on a crying plan to prevent abusive head trauma, commonly known as shaken baby syndrome.
We go through different strategies to help calm, we go through different strategies to help cope, but in the end, we always tell parents crying is not going to harm your baby.
Complete Children's Health in Lincoln just became a champion clinic for this campaign. They say oftentimes it's months after leaving the hospital that this education is needed.
Unfortunately, that really peak fussy time doesn't happen until 6 to 8 weeks of age.
At DHHS, expanding this education into clinics is the third step to keeping Nebraska babies safe.
It'll be in the OB clinics prior to the birth, in the hospital itself, and then along with the follow-up with the pediatrician or the family practice physician.
And everyone has the same goal in mind.
We would like to help prevent injury or death to any infant. We would like to have all babies celebrate their first birthday.
96% of Nebraska hospitals are completing the necessary education for when babies are born, and the creators of this clinic campaign are hopeful that the clinics will be able to reach that same goal.
I mean, having a baby is one of the biggest blessings ever, but then to take that baby home from the hospital and care for it and make sure it's healthy and safe is so big.
Yes, it's a big job for sure, and that's what these doctors were kind of telling me, is that these parents, you can get a little stressed out, you can get a little frustrated sometimes, and that's what this continued education is there for, to kind of help with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the story, Bri.